My name is Larry Rodriguez. I've been writing statements on behalf of the Shadow Harris. She's been sexually molested and robbed by cops from Houston, Texas for 6 years and 5 months. Every time I come out to the bathroom, this hallway right here, there has to be a camera up there somewhere. There has to be a camera somewhere up there or up here. Because every time I come into the bathroom, and I come out, everybody comes out of the bathroom too. It's the other hallway. There might be a camera up there, I don't know. Maybe you could detect if there's a camera in there from the video. And every time I come out, people go downstairs and make complaints. They act like I'm doing something and I'm not doing anything. They go downstairs and they make false complaints all the time. I'm not doing nothing. The gentleman outside, if you saw him, he's one of the individuals that goes downstairs and make false complaints. All these individuals that are making false complaints have used the Shadow Harris credit cards. All these individuals that are going downstairs making complaints, if you scrutinize the cameras downstairs in the lobby with a thermal monitor, you'll see that you may find several of them being invisible. You can tell a little bit by looking at them and the way they walk, if it's them. And if they stay perfectly still, you can actually see the face in detail. Judge, if you have people getting invisible, and the cops from Houston, Texas initiated that people around in New York City get invisible, that ties the people that are getting invisible with the cops and the people that are making the false statements. If they're visuable in any of the videos under a thermal camera, invisible, that also verifies that they're the cops' accomplice. All the cops' accomplice get invisible. It's like a gift he gives them. But he ain't got to give it to them no more. They give it to each other. Judge, I'm not committing crime. I'm tired of this, man. Excuse the man, but I got cops stalking me, telling me I gotta do what they tell me to do. They're like gorillas. They're like bouncers. They're telling me I gotta cooperate with them. They want to go around bragging that they owe me. They don't owe nothing. I don't do nothing for them. I don't have to do nothing for them. They're malicious and destructive, and they treat everybody, including me, like people who treat a dog they want to get vicious when they throw them in the basement and mistreat them. That's what they treat me like, and they treat everybody else like that. Everything they do is evil. Their manner of expression, their actions, everything they do is evil. The instructions to their accomplice, everything they instruct these accomplices them is to do evil things. When they sexually molest a woman, man after 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 man, that's evil and destructive. Everything they think is destructive. Judge, there's something psychologically wrong with these cops. I respectfully request you get them away from me. They're trying to entrap me. They act like they're above the law because they've been impeached. And not only do they act like they're above the law, the government is letting them act like they're above the law. Judge, please, get these cops away from me. Find the Chevron heiress. Who's ever responsible for receiving these statements. You're delaying finding this woman. It's making things harsh for her. It's endangering her life. I've been writing this statement for 6 years and 5 months. What's going on here? Why don't they find this woman? Her family thinks that she's with me in New York. And she's not with me. She's never with me because the cops from Houston, Texas always keep her away from me. They always intercept her when she's coming to rendezvous with me everywhere I go for the last 6 years and 5 months. And that's when they get a sexually molested man after man after man because they get one of their accomplices to go intervene and to take control of her by means of mental deception or the likes. Judge, I am not committing crimes. I am not doing anything that these people are saying I'm doing. These people come into my room invisible. These same people that is making these allegations on me, they come into my room invisible to identify me because I always have this hat on and I take it off occasionally and I stop taking it off. And sometimes after I take a shower, it's off. And they come in here to identify me. I keep this hat on because these cops get people to come after me that are retarded. And it confuses them because all they see is a black hat and a face. They're not sure if it's the individual they're looking for by instructions of the cops from Houston, Texas, who controls them with their method of a repertoire of influence. The cops' accomplice is dangerous. You tell them to do something and they do it. Judge, I'm not committing crimes. My name is Larry Rodriguez. It's about time that they find the Chevron heiress, and it's about time that these cops stop stalking me. They're violating my civil rights. Thank you.